Hi guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So another scandal have hit the JLP, and God know I made a whole scandal playlist here on YouTube of all the scandals that I've covered while Mr. Andrew Holness have been in control of the JLP and in control of Jamaica. So I'll link that in this video in the description box and in the cue cards above if you guys want to watch it and pay attention to it. Roll, Reed, and Fitzpinnock, the Petrojam scandal, and all the others. So let's get into this one, and it's the sweetheart deal. And Mr. Andrew Holness actually stepped in, I think because it's the election year, and actually did something about this one. That's a first. All the other ones he has said nothing. He have been silent on corruption within his party, haven't said not a thing. But let's get into the story. There are conflicting accounts about how many company with a director and shareholder who is the partner of a cabinet minister was selected in 2019 to operate more than 1,400 acres of old sugarlands in St. Elizabeth. The entity, Holland Producers Limited, has reportedly sublet the land at the Holland estate to dozens of small farmers who in turn have been receiving support from various state agencies. Joseph, I can't say his last name and I won't butcher it, managing director of the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, told the Sunday Gleaner that his entity received a recommendation from the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries to give possession of the lands in July of last year to Holland Producers. SCJ is the state company that manages the sugarlands. MICAF directed the SCJ's attention to a company called Holland Producers. Shakur said, adding the arrangement was that when the lands were being returned to SEJ, we would make them available to MICAF, and MICAF then nominated Holland Producers, and hence this arrangement for a 1-year due diligence period. I acted on the advice of MICAF, he said, noting that there was no tender process. Pressed on who made the recommendation, he said, I would rather not say. However, the response may arise further questions about the origins of the advice and the due diligence in the selection of the company, given the contradictory account by J.C. Hutchison, a full minister in MICAF. The minister said it was Holland Producers that approached the SCJ with a proposal to manage the property in the Northwest St. Elizabeth constituency he represents in Parliament for ruling Jamaican Labour Party. It is registered company that applied to the SCJ holdings. They were recommended by anybody. Hutchinson said, confirming that Lola Marshall Williams, the director and shareholder of Holland Producers, is his live-in partner and mother of one of his children. So, the people that are controlling this 1,400 acres of land, sugarlands, and leasing it out to small farmers is his live-in partner, common law wife, basically, and the mother to his children. So she don't have to have any qualifications. She don't have to have any know-how to get this contract. All she had to do is wine pan time a few times in our house, and she got it down packed into this even more. Marsha Williams, a well-known businesswoman in the Breadbasket Parish is also the JLP liaison officer to the Electoral Office of Jamaica for Hutchinson constituency and a board member of the Rural Agriculture Development Authority, RADA, and a MICAF entity that provides technical support to the farmers. So they provide technical support to the farmers. Wow. Through direct inquiries to the SCJ, Hutchinson said that he was not aware of other applications to lease Holland Estate lands which were formally returned to the SCJ in 2019 by J. Ray and nephew. So he does not know if there was any other application other than the application that the company that his common law wife works for sent to his company. So even if they did send one application, he wouldn't know, because the only application he look for are the one where him common law wife work for. Keep all the money in the family. Keep all the money in the loop. Okay, we're going to build generational wealth forever and ever on the backs of poor people's money. Anyways, Hutchinson disclosed that a number of private interests made overtures for the lands, but the decision was made to give preference to small farmers. The state-owned Jamaica Information Service reported in February. Holland Producers was incorporated in May 2019 with 3 directors and 2 shareholders, according to the company's Office of Jamaica Records. Almost 2 months later, it was given possession of the lands. So it was no longer leased, because they were leasing it to Holland Producers. Okay, the same company that his wife or common law wife worked for, they were leasing it to him. Now they have possession of the land. That means to them buy the land. Okay. Hutchinson, meanwhile, is dismissing any questions of conflict of interest in the selection process. I don't see any conflict of interest, he declared. A company applies for leasing property. It has nothing to do with me. Whether she sits on the board or whatever her other activities are, if she is a part of the company, makes an application for the land, what is the problem there? Okay, so I don't see no problem with that. And that right there is a red flag. If you are a minister of parliament and you are in a position where you have in your hands application and you so pick the one that your common law wife works for, that is definitely a conflict of interest. So he don't see anything wrong with that. But Mr. Andrew Holness definitely saw something wrong with it, and he moved Mr. Hutchinson, stripped him of his portfolio. And honestly, stripping these ministers of their portfolios have not been doing the JLP any good. All you're doing is shifting around people that are corrupted, people that are playing favorites, people that are not doing due diligence with taxpayers' money around in government, and that does not help anyone. Okay, and that don't help the situation. So you flipping them around. Andrew Holness was one of the first prime minister to completely shuffle his whole cabinet right before the Petrojam scandal came out with Whitley, and he is now shifting or shuffling or stripping Hutchinson of his portfolio. I don't know what that is supposed to do or what that's supposed to accomplish, but comment in the comment section and tell me, what do you think needs to be done for these members of government to stop stealing, stop playing favorites, stop mishandling and mismanaging taxpayers' money, stop using nepotism and cronyism in government? What is it going to take? Comment what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.